Hello everyone. So yeah, my name is Massimo Caporale, I'm the head of content, and I'll just give you a brief overview of the Marmalade Apps program today. So, what is it? It's basically a publishing program. Apps built on Marmalade can run on a host of platforms. It can be distributed to lots of different channels. So not only the Apple and Google channels, but all the Android channels, as well as the Ring channels, BlackBerry, Smart TV channels. So what we do is we help in the distribution across all possible channels that can be that Marmalade apps can be deployed to, and we also have exclusive deals with our partners. We have a close relationship with our OEM partners because we support their platforms, we work together to support their platforms. The reason we support their platforms is because they want content. So we can support their platform and also provide content. Leveraging our relationship with them and the high quality content that we have that's already built on Marmalade that can be deployed rapidly to the new devices and platforms, we can negotiate better deals for our developers. So if you're interested in learning more ways to monetize your apps, then we can help you. So how can we work together? This program has been devised as a development community program, so a program to help the growth of the Marmalade development community. Basically, we want to help you guys make money out of your applications. That's the main point. So we can work together in different ways. We can either publish your games and apps across all available channels, effectively becoming your only publisher, or we can perhaps work on let you handle directly the distribution on Apple and Google, as many developers want to just keep that direct distribution themselves. So we can let you handle that yourself, and we can cover the rest of the ground, all the rest of the channels. Any exceptions to that you have, you want to keep the distribution on Amazon to yourself because you're a Kindle Fire fan, or you have a special deal with one particular channel, or something like that, we are open to discuss, we are happy. Whatever works for you, we'll see and make it work. And we, as long as it makes business sense, of course. We'll work together and help you out. If your apps weren't originally made with Marmalade, they need to be ported to Marmalade, and we can help out on that as well. So, does it work? Of course it does. Otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. We've done these content projects with our partners for many times before, and we work with AAA content like Cut the Rope, or Lara Croft, Backbreaker. We've deployed the new content on new platforms like the LG Smart TVs and the BlackBerry Playbook, working with developers like Square Enix, Zeptolab, Natural Motion, and many more. It doesn't only work for the big companies or AAA content though. It works for medium-sized companies, it works for indies as well. As long as they have top quality apps, we can work together and make money for everyone. We've distributed already more than $700,000 in incentives to our developers. The reason it works is this. We got first-class OEMs, great content, and the Marmalade SDK, which allows us to deploy the content rapidly to the new channels. So what's the deal? These are the benefits. If you join the apps program, you get a free license, free dedicated support, possibly a cash incentive to join, possibly a porting incentive if your app is not already on Marmalade. And then you get the benefits from the actual individual projects. So each project that your app is selected for, you can get a deployment incentive, so cash incentive just to deploy to the channel on top of the revenues that you then get from the channel. You will get an advance, or you will get additional visibility on the channel, preferential placement on the channel. or a combination of the above. Also, you get the full support of the Marmalade team, so you have access to the to our QA. We can provide the devices on loan if needed and if possible. We can work together on devising a go-to-market strategy and a monetization strategy for your apps. You also benefit from our marketing and cross-promotion activities, and in all of these you retain the bulk of the revenue. So you keep 80% of the revenues. We take 20% to cover our costs, and of course you retain all IP rights. So if that sounds interesting, and of course it does, you can apply to join the apps program. To do that, you can do it through our website. In the apps program section, there's an application form to fill in with details of your company and apps. We review your application, we review your apps, and we let you know whether we think that we can work together with your apps or not. Of course, not all apps are accepted into the apps program, only the very best of the apps. So if you've got a very good app, you're confident it's top quality, you want to make money out of it, get in touch, please. You can also just send me an email directly, or you can grab me today. I'm going to be around all day, so if you want to discuss any of these in details, just come and see me. So these are some of the titles that we have in our apps program. We've got the AAA titles like Cut the Rope, the Lara, and the Backbreaker 2. And we've got a host of top quality titles from developers of all sizes. And that's it from me. I kept it quite short and to the point. If you have any questions, let me know.
Yeah, you mentioned you have like preferential treatment with OEMs and stuff like that. Does that include penetration in places like South America, China, and Asia, and like where they sort of Android and stuff like that's exploding?
It depends with the partners that we work with. For example, we have with RIM, we have a very close relationship, and we have preferential placement on their deck. So we have reserved space for advertising our apps on their homepage. In South America, we work through aggregators that distribute to the carriers, if that's what you mean. And as part of working with those external parties, we get access to placement on those carriers as well. Anything else? No?
I have a question. Yeah. You mentioned QA support.
Yes.
What kind of QA support do you give?
We can help with, we're not going to act as an external QA house, so we're not going to be able to test every step of the way, but we'll test you get access to our devices and QA, so we can have testing on devices that you perhaps don't have if we cannot provide it to you. And of course, we'll have full test runs before we actually release the titles. And any kind of help that's needed, we can help. We can look at ways of help. We cannot replace your own QA, so you still be responsible for your own QA, but we are there to help whenever it's needed.
I was just wondering, when you talk about BlackBerry, are you talking about QNX or the old BlackBerry platform?
We're talking about QNX.
So you don't support the old one?
So I don't think we support the old one. No. We definitely support the new one. So we support the playbook, and we will support the BB10 devices once they're launched.
Another question, if I may.
Go for it, Lester.
At porting, you said you offer help with that porting.
Yes.
What kind of state does that application have to be in when someone applies for that process? Does it have to be a complete app? Can it be, I'm halfway through my application, I don't have time to finish it, can you help me? And just add on to that, what happens if someone ports their application and then at the end of it they say, yeah, actually, I'll do it myself now?
Well, okay. First question, what state has to be the application in? We can review the application in whatever state it is, but it needs to be in a pretty advanced state for us to be able to determine whether the quality is up there, whether the potential is up there, whether we actually want to invest our time and energies in working with you with the distribution of that application. So if you come to us with a concept, we'll be happy to say, oh, well, we think it's a good concept or not, but we need to see the app in a fairly complete, I'll say at least beta stage. With porting, depending on the quality and profile and the perhaps previous success of the apps, we have several ways of helping you out. Of course, we're going to help you with the preferential support throughout the porting phase. We can help with an incentive, a porting incentive, if appropriate. So we can provide some funding to cover part of the cost of porting. In case of very high level AAA content, we can also take the porting in-house and handle that ourselves. That depends on the content that is decided on a case-by-case basis.